So once they know who you are, they know what you're about and how you're going to benefit them, you then explain how you're going to benefit them. So after you've done the who and what, you need to explain to them the how. How am I going to provide this service? When it came to the contract of delivering within the schools, I explained how I'm going to actually approach the kids, how I'm going to relay the information to help them do better within their grades, within their classes, how I'm going to encourage them to build on their further education. And then what's more is actually explaining to them, by me delivering this service, ultimately the results that the school wants, which is more pupils, more students getting A grade, or they call it 9 now, it's going to come to pass because of how I'm going to deliver. Okay? So once you've got the who, the what, the how, the next thing is why. Why me? Why should they choose you? Yeah? At this stage here, that's where you want to be talking about things such as your USP, your unique selling point. What is it about you or your business that is a second to none? That by them using you is key. Now I'm going to give you a key thing to do here. Very simple strategy. Any organization or customer that you're targeting, private firm, you name it, research. Do your research. Once you learn about a company, you're then able to learn about their pitfalls. Once you learn about their pitfalls, where they're suffering, where they're struggling, where are things dipping, where are they making a loss, that's going to help you to come up with the solution. Once you have the solution, then it makes it very simple to explain to them why they should use you. I've come up with a solution that's going to help you get these products off the shelf. I've come up with a solution that's going to help your staff run better. I've got the solution here that's going to teach your managers how to manage their staff effectively to bring the best out of them. That's why you should use us. Okay? So once you've done the who, the what, the how, the why, sounds like a DMX song, then you want to actually be then coming about results and feedback. Yeah, I'm just going to abbreviate it there with FBK. So what are your results? What are your feedback? Okay. Don't worry if you can't read a lot of this or you can't get this information. Simply just contact me. I'm more than happy to have a PowerPoint presentation or the information emailed to you. Yes, I got it like that. Okay. But results and feedback, absolutely integral to your proposal. You need to be illustrating to them that there's going to be regular checkpoints, either fortnightly or monthly, where you'll be able to sit down with them and check on progress. How is the contract going? How is it working? Are we winning or are we losing? This isn't just good for them, for your customer, or for the business that you're providing the service to. It's also good for yourself. It's also good for your business. One, it shows that you're professional. Two, it shows that you're on point. Three, it shows that you're ready to take criticism and advice on how you may better do it. Remember, you're going into their business, their world. Don't go into a business with a contract or a business mindset that I know better than you. No, that's how you fail. You want to go with, I know how to do my business great, but I want you to show me what works well and what doesn't. Once you've reached that 12-month stage, or 70% of the way through, and you've secured it, you've closed it down, you've completed the contract, now you can get bossy and start telling them, right, this is how I think you could work better. But if you're there initially, and what proposals or pitching for a contract initially provides is a pilot. A pilot is simply like an example of how you're gonna help them achieve their goals. So once you've completed that, then you can start talking. But until that time, please just take their advice, listen to them, and run with that. So you've got your results and feedback section, which is great, because what that allows you to do at the 70% stage is to say, this was working good, this didn't work so good, perhaps next year we can try this. Looking at our results now, can you imagine if we apply this strategy, how much further we'll be able to take your sales, your revenue, your profit margin? You getting the gist? All the while securing sustainability, all the while securing your cash flow, or as they say these days, securing the bag. Okay? Now, When writing proposals, it's very simple. You know, you've got your who, your what, your how, your why, and then you're obviously explaining the results. Outside of that, it's very simple things, which I don't even need to write down. You want to have like an introduction, which is something nice about yourself. You want to make sure you've got quality imagery, you know, 1080p, whatever you want to call it. But the images almost should tell the story. Sometimes on our proposals, we have an image per page. So if it's introduction, it's got an image of KB Consultancy. And, you know, if it's the staff section, because you want to tell them what staff is going to be involved in the contract. Give them an idea of who they're going to be working with. Give names. If you can, drop images. I'll be mindful with that though, because sometimes staff changes and it can be an issue, or maybe some of your staff are not happy with their images being sent around, because a proposal in itself is a sell. It doesn't guarantee the contract. So if you're sending images of your staff all over town, they might not be best pleased with that. Okay, but good literature, good images, a good intro, and then a breakdown of the who, what, why, when, how, etc. Yeah, closing the proposal off with a very simple aspect of saying, this is how much the proposal is going to cost. This is when we would like to start. For more information, get in touch with us. Okay? So usually in securing a contract, it starts off with, yes, the proposal. And as I said just moments ago, make sure the literature's on point. The worst thing is reading a proposal and the idea is great, but the spelling's off. They spelled T-H-E-I-R instead of T-H-E-Y apostrophe R-E. Simple things like that, believe it or not. You know, if this isn't your strength, you can get a proofreader for £50 an hour or something, you know, or share it with a friend or a colleague who you know has got good English, and they can, you know, they can grade it for you. Plus there's so many apps online now that can check your grammar and your literature. That's the worst reason to lose a contract. Don't be that guy. Don't be that lady, please. Get your literature right. So it works like this. Proposal, then what I would then suggest after the proposal is a call, a phone call. The phone call is to then initiate a meeting. This is the key part of securing a contract, okay? So maybe, for example, you've acquired their email address, or you know, a way of contacting them via LinkedIn, Instagram, or you've got their email from an event you've done or some kind of networking. Maybe you've used some sort of social marketing strategy to get subscribers, and you basically got a database of emails. You then want to fire out the proposal to those email addresses, initiating some sort of query or question back. Once you've then got some level of interest, then you need to come with a call. Your call then isn't cold. Like, hi, my name's Kwame, I'm from KB Consultancy. I'm calling regarding how we can help your business using digital marketing. I don't want that to be the first interaction. I want to start more with, hi, we sent through a proposal to you yesterday, which I understand that my lead generation gentleman told me that you absolutely needed this information. We've got it to you. Have you had a chance to have a read through it? Yes, I have, Mr. Badu. Fantastic. I would like to actually explain to you in more detail how we can bring this proposal to light and help your business develop, okay? Once you've done that call, and now they're interested, they're bought in, they're like, right, this sounds great. I've seen the proposal, I know they're professional. I've got most of my answers covered. I've done the phone call, now I know what they're delivering. So why do we need a meeting? Because some people need to see you in person. They need to lock eyes to know that they're going to buy the business. And also for you. In fact, this part is more important for you as the business owner. Have the meeting, because you need to not shake hands. Yes, you will shake hands, but you need to get your agreement signed. Okay? A contract is a written document, and it's signed by both business owners, yourself and the company or persons that you're providing the service for, and they sign it. What does the signatory cover? It covers when the money comes in. Who's gonna pay me? When am I gonna get paid? How long does it get paid? Who's the person who runs the finance? So if there's an issue, I can get in contact with them, or my finance person can. Make sure you have a conversation in the meeting part about money. If you don't discuss money, you're wasting your time. As a small business owner, The biggest issue you're going to find is actually getting paid. You'll provide the service, they'll love you, everyone's happy. Where's my money? Oh, we said we'll pay you in 30 days. Okay, it's 35 days. Where's my money? It's 40 days. It's 50 days. Now, despite following all the things that I've spoken about in this video, if you're not getting paid, then your cash flow shot to crap anyway. So you need to ensure that the money actually comes in when it's due. So in the meeting, you will turn up there with something that I call an SLA. It's a service level agreement, or if you like, call it a contract. Yeah, it's a written document that outlines or outlays the responsibilities of them and of you. They're going to provide you with the people that you're going to train. You're going to equip them with the qualification so they can then go back into the business, where in the business they're going to give them the work to do that applies the qualification and training you've given them. Everyone has a responsibility. Everyone has a role to play. That way they can't blame you that, oh, they're not getting the work. That's not my responsibility. My responsibility was just to train them. The SLA presents that. You said you're going to pay in 14 days. The SLA displays that. More importantly, I also denoted a section, if you recall from the meeting, that if you pay me late, that penalties will be applied. Don't be afraid to talk about penalties when in the meeting, when securing a contract. Even more of a reason why meetings are more important. You need to have this face-to-face conversation and then have the signatories done after that. Talk about late payments. It's one of the biggest issues I had starting out as a business owner. I had sorted everything, but they just weren't paying me on time. And I had to now start using my credit card and so forth. So an easy thing is, once you have the penalty, think of a figure that would scare you if it were an interest added on money you owed. Think like your O2, your network, your mobile network, or Virgin or Sky. What happens when you owe them money? How do they react? A parking fine, how do they react? The first thing is a warning. Followed by the warning is an added fine, is a fine, you know, to increase how much you owe. No one wants to pay more than what they agreed for. So it's a great way to encourage, or should I say discourage, late payments. Once you've done all of the above, make sure you've got some good atmosphere between yourself and the business owner or the decision maker, whoever's signing the contract. Shake hands, have your signatory, make sure you both have copies, even if it means going back to your office, making your own copy and relaying it to them. Make sure you have that done. If you've ever watched a movie called Jerry Maguire, the issue that he made with one of the first people he signed when he went solo is he didn't get the signature. He went on a handshake. I remember the man saying, "My word is stronger than oak," and shook his hand. And then later on, they went to another contractor. Don't be that guy. Get the signatory. Now, once you've got the signatory, you have yourself a contract. You now can be looking at managing your business for 12 months. You know you've got a set amount of money coming in. You know your cash flow is going to be good. There's no cancer in your business. You're going to be able to pay your bills. You can now start making plans. You can pay your staff should you need to. And then you know that you're able to keep this cycle between yourself and the customer or the business owner going. And more importantly, in the peaks and troughs of business, you know that you're always going to have the money coming in. Good luck. All the best in your contract securing. Please subscribe if you haven't. Write any comments underneath, any questions you may have, or what you feel about this video, where you would love me to go next. Have a fantastic day, fantastic evening, afternoon, whatever you're doing. Secure the bag, secure the contract. Kwame Badu out.